Good morning. This is Mrs. Greenthumb, and welcome to my channel. Happy Sunday to everybody here. I know it takes a little while to get it going and seeing the live stream, but I'm here at 12:30. I'm trying for now Sundays at 12:30, Tuesdays and Thursdays to come and join me in chat. And of course, it's going to be about garden chat and also updates on my tulip bulbs or any kind of experiments I'm going to be doing coming when I come back on vacation or now. I'm going to show you whether it's good or bad. You're going to get to see it live. And right now the tulip bulbs you can see are starting to die off. So I know I was a little rough with the tulip bulbs. And so I wanted to show you that you need to not move them as much as I did. I think they're embedded with too much water. So that's kind of why they're turning yellow. But I want to show you and see what happens. And I'll have to do this again. I don't have any bulbs right now. But you can see it bloomed and it died. This one up there bloomed and died. And this one is coming in. But I can tell it's overwatered because the leaves are really a lot yellow than they were. And I had said I probably have it too much in the water. I also had to move them. And I don't think they like that. You have to keep them. You have to not move them like I did. They have to stay stable. This is really rough on them. I can see that. But at least they bloomed. And I proved that you can force bulbs. So I'm going to have my coffee and wait till you guys come in. I know, like I said, it's only a minute on the dot, so it takes a little bit to come through. Happy Sunday, and here I am. Oh, for my sake of my friend Cliff, I'll just switch this around. Oops. So thank you. And by the way, I do see all the comments. So if you're not here right now, there's not here with me. And you leave a comment after on the rewind. Thank you. And I appreciate the ideas you're giving me and suggestions, everybody. So if there's something that's not working out for me and you want to give me an idea of what to try next, I'm game on that too. I'm going to move this to the side and I'll get back to you, but I just want to show you what's going on. And I'm going to put this down, lower the camera, and I'll bring the camera up after. But see, this is what's going on. For all the containers, that other one didn't do very well, but here's hyssop. Hyssop's getting bigger. And I've left the lid off since the last time, which would be, I came on last Thursday. So I've had to lift the lid off. You can see what they're looking like. And it did start to get dry out. So instead of overwatering, I just kind of spray it until they get big enough. And then I'll eventually, whatever survives, will you transplant it. Not just because it germinated doesn't mean at this stage they're really sensitive here. Once they go into the sun and everything, and if you have knot issues, which I sometimes do, they can burn, knots eat the roots. There's always issues. Hi, Sarah. Sharon. Hello, Sharon. Are you new to my channel, or thank you for joining me in this happy Sunday? Thank you. All right. So this is all about experimenting and gardening, and you actually get to see it live. That's my newest live streams. That's how I want to do it. I want to show experiments on here and update videos too, but this is what I'm doing right now. So if you want any questions asked, that's the time when I'm live streaming, because I can answer comments, but I can't chat live to anybody on a video. And I got this one here and this, they're getting bigger, but if you notice, I lost a lot. There was a lot of plants in here and now there's way less. But they are getting bigger, so the bigger survive, and this will happen in the world of gardening. So I'm going to just make sure I don't see any gnats, but I think there was an issue with it. I could tell by the tops of these. And I had almost 29 done. Thank you you're going to give me a thumbs up? Thank you for the thumbs up if you're going to give me a thumbs up. So are you new to my channel, Sharon, or you've been with my channel? You're just catching my first live? Because I do have another Sharon, but it's not the same. She has a different thumbnail than you. So there's another Sharon that likes gardening that's been coming to my channel. I think that's right there interesting. You can see I lost some. It kind of shows you the good and the bad, but I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to show what's good, bad, and ugly on my channel, what works and doesn't, and you'll see it. If it works, I've already proven that these seeds germinated. They did really well. This is high ratio, but when it came time to taking the lid off, finding there's a little bit of gnat issue, which they eat the roots, I've lost a lot of plants, which I would have had 29, but I don't need that many plants anyways. I mean, 29 is a lot of plants. So I'm okay with, as long as I get a few, I would be really happy. I don't care if the odds are I only get 5 or 4 compared to 29. That's okay. As long as I get the strong ones surviving and I get them to a plant size so they can put them outside, that's the trick for me anyways. Also, I'm being realistic. Hey, Poppy. Hello, Poppy. I'm being realistic. Not all plants will survive. It's just the tough seeds survive, and it's just the way it is. It's, reality. So just because I germinated 29, the process is some will die off along the way. Oh, all right. Yes, all right. But maybe remember me, formerly known as Rainbow Supernatural Paranormal. Yes, okay. All right. Thank you for coming. Do you like gardening at all? You are always welcome. I welcome every channel. And hopefully you'll come back and you'll enjoy gardening instead of just meeting people and leaving. I have an issue with that, but I don't mind people meeting each other, but I would like people to support my channel if you're part of my channel. But to like gardening is like a gift for me. I want people to enjoy what I do, because that's why people come back to you always if you're within the realm of what they like. So if you like gardening, then you come back to gardening because that's what you like. And if you like paranormal, you're going to go to paranormal channels. And I don't have a problem with people that like paranormal going to paranormal channels. Absolutely. And if Sharon, if you know anybody that actually likes gardening, I'll tell you what, you send them my way to Gardening Pert, and I will send anybody that likes paranormal to, when you come in, I will promote you for paranormal channel. Absolutely. And you might have to remind me because I don't see you all the time. I do forget. Poppy, welcome back. Kristen, are you still out there? Oh, cool beans. Yeah, I do indoor gardening. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, well, Sharon, that would be cool. If you could, I was trying to get people to promote my channel because I've been on the air for 4 years now. As you can see, my live streams are a little rough. I'm trying to get people to come and enjoy each other's company. And, I'm here for an hour. I don't want to go too long past an hour. People come in maybe an hour, 15 minutes, but roughly I'm here for about an hour. And right now it's Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Unless it gets really slow, then I'm not going to come on chatting with nobody because I don't particularly like doing live streams and chatting to nobody. So that is me, straightforward. I mean, you either love me or I guess you don't like how I am, but it is what it is. I'm 4 years being on here. I know how YouTube runs. I know how it works, and I would like to have people that like what I do on this channel. Again, I'll send them people to your channels if you do something else. But if particularly somebody likes gardening, then send them my way. I really appreciate it. And tell them, say Sharon sent me, and Sharon sent me because I like gardening, and that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome to tell me where they came from. There is Cliff, unacceptable. So Cliff, the bulbs are, I think I've been abusing them too much, and they were a little bit too watered. I agree. I no longer seek paranormal after healing from family dearly departed, changed to us Christian given family names will do. Okay, wait a minute. Agree. I no longer seek paranormal after healing from family dearly departs, changed to use. So your Christian given family names will do. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not totally understanding, Sharon, but I feel like you're not into the paranormal. What you've learned from paranormal is you've seen your past people that from the family, and they're probably telling you do something else or something. Is that what I'm getting from you? Like do what you love. I think that people have passed away. I have family members have passed away. I don't think they want to dwell on that. They want you to move forward, but not forget them. I don't know. That's my thinking on. I've lost my sister. I've lost my brother-in-law. I lost my son. Is Sharon message my real name? Wait. Oh, is Sharon Massage my real name? Sharon Massage. Message. massage or message, Sharon message is my real name. It's not your real name, or it is your real name, is my real name. So Sharon, that's your real name. And just be careful using your real name on here because there's a lot of crazy people on here. Yeah, me too, Cliff. I'm a little confused. I'm trying to understand. Maybe I'm confused. maybe I'm confusing people. I don't know. But anyway, Sharon, yeah, we don't quite understand what you're saying. Agreed. They closed our community garden. Oh, agreed. They closed our community. That's too bad, you know. It doesn't mean you can't start your own community garden, by the way. You just have to do it on your own property. So no one said you couldn't do it somewhere else. McDoughboy, Cliff, McDoughboy is my Christian given name. Don't be funny, Cliff. So it's me. I can clear as mud sometimes. So it's me. I can clear as mud sometimes. I'm not okay. Sorry, it's me. I can be clear as mud sometimes. All right. I was ordained as Mr. Doughboy 35. You were ordained as that? Well, anyways, changing the subject onto gardening a little bit. That's what I'm here for. I'm putting it up here. I want to show you. Cliff, yours is officially gone. See right here, there's that one died. Cliff's is up here. It's gone. There's one coming in, but I'm not sure if it's going to make it because I think they're light and yellow. They're almost overwatered now. And that's what you got to be careful of. Only the bases being in the water. And I was kind of rough with them. So I could see this one's even turning light yellow and it's also turning brown. So I'm not even sure if they're going to come out. But it's almost like they're dying off, which is really sad to say, but I'm not sure if I'll get any more blooms out of these, but it's all, I need to get a better container how I do this. So it's kind of a learning lesson for me. They did bloom. They looked really nice until I kind of pulled them out of the water, re-put water in them. They didn't like that. They didn't like it. And it's also shriveling up. So it definitely has too much water on them. So that's what they look like. You can see they're like a pale yellow now. So they're going a little rough, but hey, thank you for gardening. Well, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Hi, Garden Junkie. See, I'm getting really good. I don't kick you off anymore. Hey, he says. So there they are. You can see they bloomed. Now they're dying off because I can see the brown. So I'm actually probably going to clean this container out and get rid of the dead ones and let them dry out. And then I'm going to try to plant them in the ground. So that one's gone. And I don't know if I could, these are turning a little too white for my liking, too yellowy white on here. So I don't know, even the bulb. So I think they got way too much water when I moved them. And they don't like that. Any veg start yet? Not yet. I'll show you this stuff. I'll bring the screen down. This is, I won't start them, Garden Junkie. I promise to start veggies when I get back because I can't, these live streams, I can't do anything. I'm gone for 3 weeks. I don't want my daughter to take care of it. It's a lot of work, my plants. So I don't want to give her any more work. Ooh, something got wet here. How did I do that? Oh, God. Hang on a minute. I got to make sure I wipe my computer off. It's just sprayed too much. I didn't see what I did. All right, let's get that before I short circuit. And I won't be doing any more lives because I lost my computer. All right, there's a little bit of water on here. Don't want to do that. I've wrecked 2 computers over water. So I'm trying to be very careful. I'm going to cover this up. All right. So I didn't start vegetables. This is still my flowers right here. This is the salvia right there. And just showing, they don't survive all of them. That's just what happens no matter how you do it. But there is strong ones. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, 10, 11 strong ones. We'll see. I don't know how many I'm going to end up with, which I said that all along. You'll never end up with the amount of seeds you plant. you're lucky to get them germinated. And then from there, you have to see the strong what seeds are going to survive and the other ones won't. So you have to always plant a little more. So I have the 2 flowers. The food seeds will come after when I get back. And I'll show you, I'll be experimenting, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to also experiment with the food I want to make it grow, not just throwing any kind of seed. I actually want to try seeds that I want to eat food wise. So I will be doing that after. She goes, nice. So this is all my little greenhouses. They work. Only peppers so far here, but thinking of getting tomatoes and maybe some. Well, do you have how big's your land, Garden Junkie? Do you actually have land? Do you actually have some land at all, Garden Junkie? Or do you live in an apartment, or what do you do? And by the way, that was another thing. I had started doing that too, which I'll probably do some more. I do showing how to grow things in containers, 5-gallon containers that work. And I was doing videos on them. But my editing to my computer's not working right. So that's why I haven't done videos lately. That I need probably another computer, and I'm not going to go buy one yet. This can be very expensive running live streams, and I am not ready quite yet to invest in another computer. This will be like my 3rd computer since I've done live streaming. At least 3. I went through 3 different computers to live stream and come on here. So it's been an expensive thing, but I'm still here. Okay, and so you obviously you like to do container gardening, which I'm going to do. I'll do that too. Snowman. I like container gardening too. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know how to live stream that because my computer will not. I don't think it'll do it outside. I don't know. I tried to live stream outside before and it never worked. If I could, then I would show you. I would actually go outside with my computer and actually do some gardening in 5-gallon pails and show you those experiments, because I have done lots of that outside. I just didn't film everything I've ever done. And, so I have proof right there. I know you can do tomatoes. You won't get as many tomatoes, but you get tomatoes. And as long as you feed it, then you get more tomatoes keep on coming out. I've done peppers in containers. I've done even beans. The beans that I grew worked in containers. Is that the one? I got it right here. I got some of my beans that I've showed before. But this one I did in containers, and I want to do it again. They are delicious. They're from Baker's Creek. And where's my beans here? Right here. This one is so good. Good Mother Stallard. These ones are really nice beans. And they dry out and they look just like this. I didn't do them in the ground. I only did them in the container. Containers, you got to feed the pails all the time, and you got to water them, and you got to keep right on them to get. But it does work. These will work in a container, but I didn't get enough. I want more because they're delicious. They're absolutely delicious, smooth, creamy beans. So that's some of the stuff that I'll be working with. I'll show you some of the type of things I want to grow for myself. So, and the other one nothing germinated in that other one. So yeah, it's going to be, you'll see, I will be experimenting with seeds online and growing things I want to grow. And I'll show you updates on everything, all my plants and everything. So this is what I mean. If I love talking to people. If no one's talking to me, I get kind of bored and I get off faster because I don't like talking to myself for a whole hour. So if there's anything you want to talk about or questions, I appreciate that, because I would rather us talk to each other than me just babble on about it to myself. So kind of stressing that. You like container gardening? Have you grown? Thank you, Garden Junkie, for talking. What have you grown in me either? What have you grown in the container? What have you done gardening in the container with? And I also offer you that if you want to do, I never met you before, Garden Junkie, but I do want 10 people to grow something in containers and to come up on a StreamYard would be fun. I have the list, and I don't want to do it unless I have at least 10 people to my channel. So I have a few. I know I put the list. I have it right here. StreamYard, Cliff, Kathleen, Misha, and David Rice. I don't know if they'll change their mind, but that's 4 people so far. And as long as they stick with what they want to do, and come on, I know Cliff will do it in a minute. Cliff's used to StreamYarding. So I'd like to find like 10 people before I do that. And of course, that'll be back when I come back. A lot of things I have to do when I come back because I just don't have time to figure live streams and all that in the amount of time I'm trying to get all my projects done and everything. Yeah. So you grow tomatoes? I'm sure you are. Sure, tomatoes, hot peppers, and can't wait to try potatoes. Oh, you got you know what? You saw the potatoes I have, right? Garden Junkie. You don't need a lot of space to do potatoes. You need to put them, you can do them in containers, but you know what? It never worked for me in a container. I mean, they're showing that you can do potatoes in a great big bucket. I have done it. I actually have it on my channel. I have grown potatoes in a bucket. So it does work because I wanted to prove that. I just didn't get as many as I want. So now I have a whole garden area for potatoes rather than just one bucket, but it works. It works. And I proved it. I showed it on a video that you can grow it in buckets. You just need to do more than one bucket though. If you want potatoes, you want enough of them, you better do a few, like if it's only you or if it's a family, you're going to have to do, and then you should do it in bigger containers. I only did it in 5-gallon containers, but if you get a container, the big ones, 10 and up, the big plastic containers, and drill holes and make sure they drain everywhere, then you're going to get obviously way more potatoes. I want to try growing hair in a bucket. You're so freaking, Cliff, what am I going to do with you? Sometimes I just want to slap you. I just want to slap you silly. Cliff, what am I going to do with you? What we're going to do with him? You need to amuse him or he gets bored easy. So actually, you know what else I like doing? I actually touch these babies. We'll see if this works. See? Come at me, bro. Come at me. I'm going to touch these, and I'm going to show you that works too. Let's touch the little plants. See if that does anything. When you touch the plants, that actually strengthens them too. They like that. I exercise them as long as the gnats don't kill the rest. Hopefully I'll end up with something. I hate that I don't have anything. But I kind of, when they get a little bigger, I kind of go here, and I do touch them. And they don't mind that at all. It tickles. So it'll work. So it's a Sunday. Today is Sunday. All right. We are 22 minutes into it. So look at that. I'm going to pull these out. Next live stream I come on Tuesday. I'll be here at 12:30 on Tuesday. And I'm going to pull the bulbs out. And whatever survives is going to go into one container. And keep an eye on them. These two are coming out. Can you recap that? Not today. I don't know if you're joking with me. Cliff likes to joke. I will definitely be doing the paper towel method, but I'm not doing it today. Like I said, I'm doing it when I come back because I don't want to have any more seeds growing than this. This is enough. I have lots of plants. Trust me, lots for my daughter to take care of. I'm not giving her any more, but all that paper towel, when I get back, I don't mind. I don't mind doing the paper towel thing after. I promised Cliff to experiment with the paper towel and both. I'll do the container and I'll do soil, and we'll do that method for sure. I will do it for several seeds and we'll see what happens. But right now I don't want to start anything like that. When I get back, I will. I will definitely start the food gardening then. It'll actually run late, so I don't know if I'm going to end up with anything because I normally have them grown by then. I go straight to soil. It's good, but it's kind of cool to see the experiments, Garden Junkie. But I believe the soil is probably the best thing too. But I'm going to show it. I want to prove to you. Let's do a thing of both. Let's see, because the paper towel method works really well. It does. It gets lots of seeds germinated by the soil. However, they catch each other up. Once you put them in the soil, it goes into a shock. And so we're going to experiment with all that stuff. Oh, I got giant pumpkin seeds. They take 120 days. I got to start them soon. Yes. Well, you don't have to wait for me to start them, Cliff. But if you want me to show you a quick thing, I just don't want to start any seeds. But I just spray the paper towel and with the seeds and make sure it's just damp. And then I put them in a plastic bag. I date and label them, and then I put them in the window. I put them in where it's nice and warm and sunny, and I just leave them in the bag. And they do their thing. And actually, pumpkin seeds will germinate quite fast. They're extremely fast to germinate. So, you know what, Cliff? Because I love you so much, I will do something today, but it's only because of you I'm doing it. Otherwise, I didn't want to start. But let me get a seed. Let me start something. I'm just not going to do too many. And I'm not. This is not an experiment. It's just I will do one thing, and we'll check on the seeds and see how the plants go. But I'm not going to do a lot. So I got to find a seed. You said pumpkin. I don't know if I have any pumpkin seeds at all. But let's do soil and domes to bring up humidity. Well, this works really good too, though. You watch. Okay, which one am I going to do? I just, what's this one? All right. I have between spaghetti squash and, which one you want to pick? Butternut or spaghetti? I'm only going to do a couple. So which one would you like me to pick? Pick one, Cliff, and we'll do a paper towel one. Just one. I'll do a couple seeds, like 3. I don't want to do a whole lot of plants. You don't have to put a real seed. Just good morning, Vanessa. Welcome. No, which one, Cliff? This is for you. I don't mind. I don't mind doing this. Go ahead. Tell me which one you want to see. And every time I live stream, I'll come up and show you what they look like. And then I'll plant them in the ground. I just don't want to do too many. Hello, Vanessa. So which one? You give me a choice. You want butternut squash or spaghetti squash? Pick a seed. And these are mine, so we'll see how they germinate too. If they don't germinate, then obviously there's an issue with the seeds, but we'll see. These are my seeds. You want spaghetti? Okay. Let me do spaghetti. And I got to get my stuff here, okay? I got my sprayer. All right. I got a Ziploc bag. My marker. All right, and I'm gonna do this. You can do this 2 ways, and I got to be careful. I already covered my computer because I don't want anything. But look at, I'm just gonna lightly spray it. Okay. You don't want it over wet, or the seeds will go bad. All right, so that's kind of damp. That's all I want. I want just damp. I'm going to do 5 seeds, and let's see what happens. You have to name it Mario if it works. Okay, Mario. Why Mario? All right, so here is, let's pick the best seeds. They look okay, so I'm going to put one here. That doesn't feel too good. I'm trying to be picky which seeds I take. So let's see the odds. Not every seed's going to go. This feels okay. There. Okay, I got 5. You can see that. 5 seeds. Let's name it Mario. You're so funny. All right, so you got 5 seeds here. You can either leave it. I'm going to cover these, but sometimes what I do is I actually put these, I spray it, put them on the top, and then you can see them. But to keep them moist enough, I'm going to actually close this in and go like this. All right. And I'm going to have to dampen it just a little more. All right, so now we're going to put it in the bag. Do not let this get over. You're keeping it damp, but you're not getting it. You don't want it to dry out, okay? You don't want it to dry out, but you do not want it over wet because you're just going to mold the seeds. Seeds are going to turn into, they're going to be bad. And I actually you could leave it open for air circulation, but I don't. I I seal them up. And then I put, all right, make sure I spell it right. I want to make sure I spell it right. Spaghetti, squash. And we have, today is, I want to date it too. I date everything to keep track of it. Today's April 3rd, 2022. This is my first experiment to show you. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Here you go. You have to name it. He's so funny. Okay, I'll tell you what, Cliff. For you, I'll name. You're not getting all Marios, but if the first one will be Mario for you. Okay, so number 1 seed, if it works, it's Mario for Cliff. How's that? I'll even do that just to make you happy. Mario, put Cliff on here. There, you're such a nuthead. But anyways, all right. So I got Mario for Cliff, spaghetti squash, and now I'm putting this in my sunny window and just let it do its thing. I probably, it wouldn't surprise me by Tuesday when I come back that it might have already germinated. And I leave it in there. I actually leave them until they're really big, until I feel like as long as you come in and squirt it and keep them moist, the thing could be a big plant, and then I take it out. I don't have to take them out right away. I wait, and you'll see they get really strong in here, and then I'll pull them out until I know they're safe. Then I'll plant them in the soil. So there you go, Cliff. I'm very happy to do that for you. My first experiment for Cliff, which I wasn't going to do, but I figured it's 5 plants, so that's the worst I did was make 5 more plants. Oh, my stomach's growling crazy. And I have to separate these, but they're not big enough. These are still too tiny. I won't take these out like this. A lot of people will take them out when the plants are like that. There's a chance they're going to die, so you might as well. I want that level to at least come up to the height of this container before I put these in a bigger container, right? So I'm looking to see this, if they survive and they get at least this tall up here, like strong, then I'll pull them out and separate them and give them their own container. And then they stay in the container until they get big enough. And if they're going outside, one of my cups, my coffee cups, are plenty big that they root really well in there. And then I just, I could put the whole cup in there, but I don't. I actually pull it out of the cup, but it's all biodegradable. So I could actually cut the hole out of the bottom of my paper cups and then put the whole thing in the ground, and it's perfect. So there you go, Cliff, for you. Mario is the first one. Now, because we're being silly here, he can have 1 plant named Mario. But if there's more plants, if you'd like to have a name after one of the seeds for fun, I guess, I will name them. But let's get them germinated first. We're going to get them germinated first. So I looked at the thing. I think, say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 2 days. I'm not sure about 2 days. Maybe by Thursday, you might see signs of them germinating. Tuesday, I think, is a little fast. It's only 2 days. But Thursday, I know sometimes it takes less than a week to germinate these bigger seeds. They're fast. So we'll see. And they grow fast. And every time I come on, you'll see a change of plants. Every couple of days, they're going to get bigger and bigger. So that's what I'd say on that note. I'm going to have my coffee here. So Vanessa, how's it going? Are you still out there? Who is still there? Come on and chat with me, guys, because I don't like chatting by myself. So I'm going to drag you guys out. Cliff is still talking to me. I'll be anticipating it. I hope this works, Cliff. I hope you enjoy having fun with this. And these germinate pretty similar to pumpkin seeds, by the way. Definitely will germinate pretty close to pumpkin seeds. Are huge. They grow so freaking fast. Any spaghetti squash, any of the squashes, anything squash goes crazy. So does I'm going to do is the cucumber, the white cucumber. I did them directly soil, and it didn't work out too good in a container. So they did grow, but not great. This time I'm going to try putting them in paper towel for my cucumbers to get them stronger. And then that's what I'm going to do. So there's certain plants I'm going to stick to this one because I think it might work better than others. I'm really hoping that, you got to make sure that you're going to put stuff in the soil too. You're going to have to, I was watching enough, I even watched a movie on it, movie on growing pumpkins, plus myself growing pumpkins, plus watching other videos. If you want a huge pumpkin, you're going to have to sit there and feed it. It's got to get fertilized a lot to get it bigger. So just be aware of that. You can't just put a pumpkin in and not fertilize it to get bigger. You can, but it's not going to get that big. I mean, I didn't fertilize my pumpkins, and they were like this size. But if you want a big pumpkin, then you're going to have to add food to it, a food source to it to get it really big. And I know you have cow manure or whatever you got. I know you have some natural fertilizers. You told me that before. So make sure you give it feed it, and make sure it gets some food to grow big and big and big, nice and big, and you'll have a big pumpkin. Because that's what they do. The ones that sell in the gardeners are obviously fertilizing and spraying. I don't like that part, but they're fertilizing their stuff all the time. So it's a quiet Sunday today. That's what I feel. I've had busier Sundays in the past, so maybe people got things to do today. It's a quieter Sunday. What I am observing anyways. I was looking at that Sunday. I had 12 people the last time, and then I had 7 the Sunday before that, and I had actually 12 people last Sunday. So it's kind of fun experimenting how many people I get for a live stream. And anybody that's out there that knows somebody in the garden world, please bring them to my channel. I mean, I like to have these garden chats. They're enjoyable for me, and especially upcoming. It's my season. This is a time for my channel is coming up now. It's a hit or a miss. Yes and no. It can be, but if you know what you're doing, sometimes your odds are better. If you're putting something in and you don't know what you're doing, then your odds are obviously hit or miss. But if you know what you're doing and you've done it before, your odds are greatly improved if you know what you're doing. So that's what I'd say on that. So thanks, Cliff, for keeping me company. Who do you think's still out there? Garden Junkie, you still there? Oh, I'm talking about the live stream. Yeah, I guess. Well, it's for me and you, it might be that way, but not for some people. They actually build up their live stream, get bigger and better. So that's all I'm working on. I'm just trying to get it bigger and better. I've been doing this for 4 years, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to give up and not get more people. So I'm going to work on it. We'll see. I shall see. If people like what I do, then I'm referred back and people will come back and visit. So I don't know who's there with me right now. Cliff, it's me and you chatting. Is Garden Junkie, are you still there? Or Vanessa? Who is out there? It says 2 people are still with me. Is there anybody here? I like that too, Cliff. I like the conversation going. So then people will see the typing and we're both communicating. And then other people will jump in. They might like what you're talking about or joking about or whatever. No, I know you're here, Cliff. That's what I'm saying. It's a good communication. We're not bored. I'm not keeping you bored, and at least I'm not trying to. And other people, I'd like to see conversations going on the screen because people come in, they check it out to see who's new and whatever. But the whole point is to get in a good conversation is what I like, anyways. I like it both ways. I don't like just being the one talking. We just chat with each other and get a good communication going on. And I think last Sunday was a very nice one. There's certain live streams that are really, I enjoy it. I enjoy the, questions and people giving you comments and giving you ideas back. I think it's great. Absolutely great. I'm not a troll person. I don't like trolling a channel. I actually like going in a channel and actually at least acknowledging I'm there and saying hi and stuff like that. Where a lot of people just come in and they don't, I don't know what's going on. They don't enjoy the conversation or whatever it is. And I do. I like getting into the conversation and having feedback. All right. Well, it looks like Cliff, I might cut this close because it's like going on 40 minutes and it says I have nobody here. So unless you're still here, I'm talking to myself, and that tells me obviously it's time to go. So I love everybody. Thanks, Cliff, very much. I do appreciate you and Garden Junkie and Vanessa, and I also appreciate Kristen, if she's still out there, my Pop Rocks girl. But I am going to cut it short because it's like getting kind of quiet in here, and I need to be motivated, just like I have to motivate you guys. So I love you all. I think I'm going to say peace out. Cliff, thank you very much for your company all the time, and I'll see you most likely Monday night if you're there. Thank you so much. And I'm still checking now and again on TikTok, by the way. Still checking. It hasn't improved, but I don't give up on that. I'm a hard worker, and I haven't given up on TikTok. I just can't do anything with my phone right now, Cliff. But I'll communicate with you later on TikTok at a later date if that's okay with you, because I have to thank you. I do appreciate you. You know that, and even your humor, I'm getting better with it and understanding it. So that is all good. So thank you very much, and I'll see you later on. Okay, thank you guys. Have a good one.